keto and intermittent fasting is what you get when you combine two popular tactics. You'll get superior outcomes. But a lot of people are hesitant on practicing one of these diets. So what is intermittent fasting? And how does keto diet work? And can we combine both of them to get a good result? Find out more in this video because we will be talking about how combining both keto and intermittent fasting can positively affect your health and help you in your weight loss journey. Cutting carbs and replacing them with fat is gaining popularity. However, if you've had success losing weight with this popular technique known as the ketogenic diet, or keto for short, you might be considering combining keto with intermittent fasting to break through a plateau or improve your results. Is it anything you should consider? The simple answer is yes, though you should be aware that this combination technique has not been studied or proved to help people lose weight. According to experts, it may make sense, yet the absence of studies suggests you should think twice before pursuing this eating strategy. According to Lori Shamik, PhD, a nutrition and weight reduction expert in Dallas and author of How to Fight Fatflammation, combining the two diets gained popularity when intermittent fasting expert Jason Fung, MD, author of the Obesity Code, advised utilizing keto as a foundation with fasting. According to Dr. Shemek, celebrities such as Halle Berry are known to follow the diet. So, what are the ketogenic diet's fundamentals? According to earlier studies, scientists created the keto diet in the 1920s to assist reduce seizures in youngsters with epilepsy. The version of keto that many people are utilizing for weight loss today is a high-fat, moderate protein, and a very low-carb diet. Fat accounts for roughly 80% of your daily calories, and you should aim for 20 to 50 grams of net carbs, carbs minus fiber, each day, depending on your needs. Most carbs, including healthful foods like fiber-rich whole grains and most fruits, are avoided on the keto diet in favor of fats like avocado, olive oil, grass-fed beef, and even bacon on occasion. The goal of this eating plan is to convert your body from burning glucose or carbs for energy to burning fat for energy. Ketosis, or being keto adapted, is the term for this state. In the short term, the keto diet can surely result in rapid weight loss. However, detractors point out that there is a dearth of long-term studies, more than 2 years, on persons who use keto for weight loss. According to a review published in August 2013 in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition, many of the claims that keto can treat health conditions other than epilepsy, such as cancer, high blood pressure, polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS, diabetes, and neurological diseases like Alzheimer's disease, need more research. What is the process of intermittent fasting? Another diet technique is intermittent fasting, which includes setting aside specified times when you will not eat. Intermittent fasting, or IF for short, can be done in a variety of ways. Some people, for example, may follow the popular 5-2 IF, which involves 5 days of regular eating and 2 days of extremely low-calorie, about 500 fasting. Others may go 24 hours without eating. Others may follow a time-restricted eating regimen, such as eating for 8 hours and fasting for 16. According to a study published in March 2017 in the journal Behavioral Sciences, there is some promising human research on IF, including the role that the method may play in treating obesity and insulin resistance, the hallmark of type 2 diabetes. Despite this, the authors of the review stated that there is a paucity of high-quality information on the health impacts of IF and that it is still uncertain which sort of IF is best to follow. Most IF trials, for weight loss or otherwise, have been conducted on animals rather than humans or have been short-term. Why is it so popular to combine intermittent fasting and keto for weight loss? Weight loss can be aided by following a keto or IF diet. But what if you combine them? Is it possible that 2 is better than 1? First, some experts believe that combining the two approaches makes sense. The keto diet raises ketones levels in the body, which are also raised during fasting periods. When you are in nutritional ketosis, your brain uses less glucose for energy. As a result, after a few weeks of eating low-carb or ketogenic, the shift into a fasting ketogenic state during the day becomes effortless, explains Dominic D. Agostino, PhD, Associate Professor at the University of South Florida in Tampa and founder of ketonutrition.org. This is an approach that practitioners at the Cleveland Clinic's Functional Ketogenics program advise patients on. Integral fasting can take things to the next level, says Logan Kwasnicka, a certified medical assistant at the Cleveland Clinic in Ohio. Because many people may eat less calories when doing IF, the next phase could be breaking through a weight reduction plateau. It can also be a natural step from a keto diet for people who are satiated by eating so much fat. Ketosis may also reduce appetite and aren't concerned by a smaller eating window. Who should try the keto intermittent fasting method? Anyone who has been on keto for more than 2 weeks and wants to add IF may do so with the approval of their healthcare provider. However, the keto diet has grown in popularity among individuals with pre-diabetes or diabetes. However, telling these patients not to eat for an extended period of time can be risky, according to Kwasnicka. If you have chronic renal illness, a history of eating problems, or having active cancer treatment, or are pregnant or breastfeeding, this combination diet plan is unlikely to be a good fit for you. Individual diets, keto and IF, may not be appropriate for these groups. Consult your medical team. Also, if you are already on the keto diet and are happy and satisfied with your eating habits, she believes you don't need to add in IF. How to begin an intermittent fasting keto diet correctly. Practitioners at the Cleveland Clinic do not recommend starting both keto and IF at the same time. Switching from glucose to ketones is a major shock to your system, and applying IF is a significant adjustment, explains Kwasnicka. As a result, people would begin with keto. After a few weeks to months on the diet, they may explore IF. It's also critical to pick the right time. Kwasnicka recommends a 12 to 16 hour fast for their patients. For many people, not eating 12 hours a day, say from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m., is a natural habit that does not need skipping meals. To begin, Shemek recommends delaying breakfast, beginning with an hour and then increasing the duration to train your body to go longer periods without eating. Reintroduce breakfast earlier in the day and extend your overnight fasting time once you've adjusted to your new eating pattern, as eating breakfast not only leads to better cognition but also improves metabolism and insulin sensitivity, according to a study published in the American Journal of Physiology, Endocrinology, Metabolism in August 2018. In terms of how long to stay on keto IF, she recommends doing it for no more than 6 months before moving to a more traditional low-carb diet. The potential health advantages of a keto intermittent fasting diet. There is no data on the health impacts of combining keto and IF, although it is apparent that ketone levels rise when the two diets are mixed. According to Dr. D'Agostino, this may expedite weight loss. Still, because everyone reacts differently, this may not be true for everyone, he says. Shemek requires that all of her clients use keto or the IF and keto combination. Most of my clients are pre-diabetic and overweight. They may easily stick to an IF and keto regimen if they see and feel what eating this way does for them, including managing their blood sugar levels. Their commitment is strengthened by the success of the combined strategy, she explains. Outside of weight loss, low-carb IF diets are being examined for cognitive health in an intriguing way. According to Richard Isaacson, MD, director of the Alzheimer's Prevention Clinic at Weill Cornell Medicine and New York Presbyterian in New York City, a low-carb, time-restricted IF may be beneficial for calming down insulin pathways and letting the brain benefit from cleaner-burning ketone fuel, which may benefit people with Alzheimer's disease. In fact, Dr. Isaacson fasts for 8 hours and eats for 16 hours 4 to 5 days a week. According to him, this method may also help reduce fat formation around the waist. A larger belly may indicate a lesser memory region in the brain, he claims. Not to mention, having more visceral belly fat is linked to an increased risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and type 2 diabetes, according to a study published in the British Journal of Radiology in January 2012. Are there any known health risks associated with combining keto and intermittent fasting? Concerning long-term hazards, D'Agostino argues, those with seizure disorders, what keto was meant to treat, have been on the ketogenic diet for decades and demonstrate outstanding health. However, as with any diet, it all depends on the things you consume. A keto diet high in bacon and butter differs from one high in avocado and olive oil, and a poorly planned keto diet might result in nutritional inadequacies. Because adding IF may force you to significantly decrease calories, you may lose too much weight or lean mass muscle if you follow the restriction to its logical conclusion. He recommends ingesting 1 gram of protein per kilogram of body weight every day to maintain muscular mass. The bottom line on using the keto diet in conjunction with intermittent fasting. The keto diet is a high-fat, restrictive diet, and intermittent fasting limits the amount of hours you can consume. There is a paucity of study on each diet separately, as well as this combination plan, so it's unclear what you're getting into if you attempt them separately or together. If you decide to try the diets, keep in mind that they are quite restrictive, so sticking to the low-carb count and confined eating window may be challenging. Even youngsters who follow the keto diet to help control their epilepsy struggle to stick to it. Consult your healthcare team before deciding to combine keto and intermittent fasting. Your provider can assist you in determining whether this combination diet plan is a suitable fit for you, and they can then assist you in adjusting any medications you are taking to help boost your chances of success in the safest way possible. Intermittent fasting and keto diet are two of the most trendy diets in recent years. We have seen so many celebrities adapting these diets with how effective they are, and rightfully so due to their quirky way of burning fat and making you maintain shape. That's it for today. We hope you enjoyed our video. See you soon with a brand new topic about health, sports, and beauty.